Young Wardell taking shots, swish, swish. Young Wardell getting hot, swish, swish. Young Wardell taking shots, swish, swish. Young Wardell, we don't never miss. Young Wardell taking shots.
Boy, we back, boy. We back, you hear me? And I'm gonna teach y'all how to play with y'all PostScorer, man. I don't see a lot of PostScorers on the park, and for the couple I do, you hear me, I don't really see people who know how to use their PostScorer. So I'm gonna just go ahead, give y'all a quick little tutorial on like the basic post moves, you hear me, how to use them, when to use them, and then I'm gonna like show y'all how to be, you know, semi-great, you hear me. It's gonna take a lot of practice, a lot of getting into y'all my court and practicing, you know, but it's like you gotta get the moves down, then you gotta, you know, start doing stuff like chaining them and different things like that, so you could get the best effect. You feel me? It's kind of like dribbling, working in the post, but it's different in a way. Like, I mean, I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I'm just gonna hop into it. Now, before we get started, I was gonna let y'all know, you gotta, you know, everything that we're gonna be doing is off of absolute. All the moves I'm showing y'all, from like the angles I'm showing y'all, like I use absolute for my pro stick orientation, so it's just easier for me to, you know, perform the moves that I want to perform. But let's hop right into it. Let go.
Watch this now, Bob. Watch the power. He just overpowers him, and he comes down, and then he shoves him right there. They call the technical on Shaq on that play, and then the technical on Dudley for throwing the ball.
The drop step. Boy, let me talk about this drop step. Best move in the game for a PostScorer. You know, it's predictable, but it's super hard to stop. And when you have that Hall of Fame drop step move, like you get away with a lot. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, where you wanna be, position where you wanna be is right under the basket. Like, anytime you under the basket, you got the ball with a PostScorer, you go for the drop step, because you're going to get a great animation most of the time. And most of the time you're going to get that, you know, throwing them to the ground animation, which is like a PostScorer way of getting an ankle breaker, you feel me? Is what you live for. But the drop step is a very simple move. It's not easy to master, but it's one of the easier moves. So I'm not going to wait too long on this one. I'm going to hop right into the next one. The post spin. Let me tell you about the post spin. I love the post spin. Some people even say that the post spin is a more OP move than a drop step. It's a little harder to do than a drop step, in my opinion, because you have to like work angles and shit. As you can see, I'm switching hands and stuff a lot, because I'm trying to like gauge the opponent. Because when you do the post spin, if they don't touch you, if they're not touching you when you're doing it, like right when you do it, you do to just drop the ball on the ground for some reason. I don't know why, but they just do. Make sure you keep an eye on how far away I am when I'm doing my spins, because if you under the basket, then like you'll just go out of bounds. So what you want is to move around and put them in a position to where they can't back away. Like, you want to hit the post spin like as soon as you're about to touch them. And then like I switch hands because I don't like the post spin baseline, because post spin baseline, if you don't get the good blow by animation, then it's gonna bring you out of bounds, and you don't want to you don't want to go out of bounds, because that's just terrible, you feel me? But post spin, one of the best moves. Just remember spacing, and shit. I'm gonna hop into the next one. The pick and roll. Look. I'm gonna say this right now. You got Hall of Fame brick wall as a post scorer. Pick and roll need to be a part of your game. Now, it don't need to be the only part of your game, and you can't just post up every possession because, like, posting up is cool or whatever, but you can't post up every possession. Pick and roll is super important for being unpredictable. It's super important for getting easy points. Cause like, there's a lot of times where we run a pick and roll and I get easy rolls to the basket. All my teammate get easy shots. And what you want to do is you run a pick and roll, and if it doesn't work off back, then you could post up. So it's like you can get a quick dunk. You get a quick dunk, or you get an easy like mid-range shot like we seen here. Or if it don't work, then you could just go ahead post up after the fact. But the pick and roll is so versatile, man. You could pick and pop. You know what I'm saying? You show off your catch and shoot. Like, people won't know what to do. Especially if you playing twos. If you going to pick and roll into post ups, like, they have to worry about both. That's already 3 different things they have to worry about. They have to worry about the guard have to worry about getting knocked down on screens. He have to worry about guarding you as a post scorer. If if his teammates step up, you have to worry about his teammates stepping up on a pick and roll. And then if you do get the switch or don't get the switch, either way, you could just post up and do one of your mini moves, and then you could spin a drop step if they drop back to guard you. It's just so many options, man. So versatile. It's the best basketball move in the game, in any game. But I'm gonna hop into the next one. And last, without a doubt, the most important thing you could do as a post scorer, and I'm gonna emphasize this, is you gotta be unpredictable. You gotta mix in moves. You gotta do different things. You can't just go and drop step every play, every possession, because then they gonna know you trying to drop step, and either they gonna try to keep you out of position, or they just gonna like spam X, and I don't want to deal with that, man. Like, who won't deal with that, man? You want to do some moves, you want to push some people back, you want to do some fadeaways, you want to mix it up, bruh. Just so whoever's guarding you lose all hope and don't know what you trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing better than having whoever guarding you confused and not know which way you going with the ball and what you trying to do. And you gotta mix in that up and under too, man. The up and under is dangerous. It low key, the up and under acts like Hall of Fame relentless finisher. If you want me to be honest with you, that's one of the best moves in the game, and you just gotta mix it up, man. Like, look at that. Like, I went post spin into a fadeaway. Like, you can't tell me in a million years dude wasn't expecting that. And then sometimes just be a bully, man. Be a bully in the paint, man. Use all your moves to your advantage, bruh. You just gotta do any and everything you can to be unpredictable, so that way they don't know where you going with the ball, what you trying to do. And that's how to dominate, man, as a post scorer. It's not just backing somebody down or back somebody down all day and then drop stepping or trying to do a fadeaway. Fadeaway is inconsistent, you feel me? But be unpredictable, man. If anything, be unpredictable. It's like, long as they don't know what you gonna do, man, like, that's just a huge advantage for you, without a doubt. And so I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I hope y'all had this helped y'all. You feel me? Leave a like if you did. Leave a like if you didn't. You hear me? But like if you like, subscribe to the channel if you new. I got all types of heat coming for y'all, man. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Get it with music or coke when I'm stretching. Wow. Across the street under a bando and here with your hoe could get her to go fetch it. On the scale, but I call it a ruler, and that's what I'm using, my method of measure. Got it jumping up out of the pot and my clickety clucking surrounding my property. I meant to say my client tickety.